Now, I would like to clarify something. Very, very much like to clarify something. That I don't think that Dylan Grunk being made acting Secretary of Defense is a bad thing. I also don't think that Piginator being randomly removed for no reason from Secretary of Defense is a bad thing. But I will draw the line because we all know what the main goal is. It's because they want Roe Files as Secretary of Defense. Let's just call a spade and let's call it what it is. It's what it is. They want Roe Files as Secretary of Defense. That's what they really want. And in doing so, the reason that they have done this is that they have now gradually and have successfully brought back the group management run board of governors. Congratulations. Never have I ever seen an act of stupidity so unfathomably unthinkable that transcends everything be so utterly unsuccessful, be witnessed in the grand stage, that you actually get group management involved, that it just, that they say, you know what, you don't get the 35th Amendment anymore. And now you just don't get it anymore. It goes back to GM. It goes back to group management. You think that, like, I'm going to, like, kind of just peel back the skin of Noosa for a little bit. I have to really just pull back the skin and show you the ugly truth of Noosa. The president doesn't control shit. At the end of the day, the group management owns you. You are a pawn. At the end of the day, group management decides what goes on. They decide what is law. And if you fuck with it, they will say, you are out of line. You are out of line and you don't get to do that. And today, you have said, you are out of line. And today, we just witnessed an act so stupid, so cognitively fucking out of bounds and lack of self-awareness and out of common sense that even oh my god, I don't even know his name. Even people with Down syndrome would have common sense to know that people just don't fucking understand. But Akon artists and Bethesda just don't. And here we are. Here we are. They have pulled off the greatest heist of stupidity that we are watching it live in our face. That they have zero clue what is going on. So now, you don't get the 35th Amendment. You get no power over the Board of Governors. And they're going to say, why do we not get Board of Governors? Because you fucked up. Because you're stupid. This is what happened with Prince George Godson. And if you fuck around, you will find out. And sometimes, people who are stupid don't deserve stupid things. And it's even funnier. Sometimes, and I'm just gonna lay down the law real quick. Because someone has to. I mean, someone has to. And I'll break it down in simple fucking 5-year-old terms that even Akon might be able to get it. No, Akon's a bit older. I'm sure he's a bit older. I'll break it down in terms Bethamza will understand. You play a little too rough with your toys. You can't play with that toy anymore. You know? Play with that toy. You start smashing it against the wall. You don't treat it well. You can't have that toy anymore. But you start treating your toys with respect, and you can have that toy back. I was taught that because I wasn't actually a piece of shit with my toys. But now you can start to see, if you start treating your toys with respect, you can have your toys back. But now you've just completely have no regard for how shit operates. Now you can't have that toy anymore. That's when a couple presidents down the line say, hey, I've learned from my mistakes or my predecessor's mistakes, then we can have the toys back. That is when the 35th Amendment can be back. Because people can start... because that's when Congress starts bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching and moaning. But then we bring up not one, but now two people who have made references. Because now we have two people who have fucked with the Board of Governors. Because we literally have two references of how the Board of Governors has been fucked with. So, and I love how Akon Artist is saying in the chat, they will not mess with our blog. Motherfucker, you don't own shit. You don't own shit. What power do you hold over the Board of Owners? I would really like to know. I'd really like to know what pull you have with the Board of Owners, because I think just really would like to know that you have absolutely fucking no pull. I know you don't, because you have none. And that's the truth, Roblox. You have absolutely... like, Bethamsa doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. You made yourself acting president because Bethamsa doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Bethamsa has no idea what he's doing, because if he did, he wouldn't have made you acting president. And if he didn't know, if he did know what he was doing, he wouldn't need to have a former justice or judge or whatever to... Ging has exams, even be... holy crap, he's 16, and I don't care if he has exams. Quite frankly, I really don't care. He's in middle school. You don't have exams in middle school. Let's cut the cap off right now. All right, let's just cut it right here. I'm pretty sure Akon's actually German, but you know, we also don't know what Akon is, because he never uses his mic, and when he does use his mic, it's AI generated bullshit. Akon, if I called you a Nazi, that would be giving you too much credit. promo zipped up real fucking quick. I think we need to invite an expert on here. I think we need to invite an expert, and I know just who the hell the expert is. Let's bring up a Jeremy Cross. I'm inviting him up here.
What's going on, man? So, I think, in the grand scheme of things, I feel like this is, from what I've gathered, it was more an attempt to get rid of some toxic culture and toxic people within the
Yep, I got an
USA.
announcement to make here directly from ownership. We are taking over the U.S. military. The U.S. military will now be run by a GM-run BOG. I will be running the BOG at this time.
Hey guys, hi.
Semi Harlaw says hello. Biginator's resignation is being thrown out. Biginator's coming back as SecDef. I'd like to thank Acon Artist and Bethamza. Yep, thank you, the Acon Artist. You brought GM. You brought GM Bog back. Congratulations, both of you. We will be.
Wait, Moresoft is here. Hi, Moresoft.
Yeah, fuck you, Mosoft.
Hi, Moresoft. I miss you.
Anyways, yeah, Emperor LOL is no longer gonna be mayor because he fucking orchestrated this shit. Fucking prick, this kid. This kid's going down. They're all going down. And yeah, the deep state will not win this one. Thank you very much for your time. Yep, God bless the deep state. Deep state will never win.
Why would you bless
Yeah,
them?
Emperor is no longer White House Chief of Staff. Thank you.
Okay.
Dylan Grunk is fired. We're gonna burn it all down. We're gonna fuck them all to death.
Kick him off the stage, please. Thanks.
We're gonna fuck them all to death. We're gonna burn it down. We're gonna burn it down real good.
Adam, I'm gonna beat you.
Oh my god.
You don't want mommy
Yes.
to beat me.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm also running for president. I'll be running for president. And I hope you all will join me. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep, we're gonna burn it down. Burn it down.
Well, there you go. You have it. GM Bog is back. Congratulations to Acon Artist, Emperor, and Bethamza. You are officially the dumbest people I know today.
Just give me one moment. Sorry.
You are quite possibly the newest and possibly greatest people that have ever lived to ever lace up the single IQ digit brains in the world. I have never in my entire life seen an IQ lower than 1. I don't know how you could possibly have done this. But truly, congratulations to Emperor, to Acon, to Bath. I don't know how you've done this. I am so proud to be standing in the same room with such intellectual. What's the opposite of powerhouse? Fucking degenerates.
Alright,
Would
I'm
it be?
back.
Yeah. This like come on, man.
Um,
Like this is just this is amazing. I think we have truly burnt it down. I mean, we've burnt it down so badly. I feel like we could burn a city down, honestly. Because honestly, this is amazing. We burned their career. I mean, we didn't burn their careers down. They did it themselves. I mean, come on, like this is fucking amazing.
all right, so
Yes, Mr. Jimmy Cross.
So, what I think this is more or less. I think it's to purge toxicity in some way, shape, or form.
I mean, we're already purging the toxicity. I mean, like the vice president, the president, and the mayor have quite literally shot themselves in the face with their own idiocracy. What else do you need to do?
Well, it's not about that. It's there's other people in USM who also. So Fighter Hath is an issue. Okay, he has been. He's had a grip over a bunch of people coming into that role of SecDef, Joint Chiefs roles, for example, other roles like that. And I think ultimately it's an attempt to purge former people having control over the DoD. I believe that was a complaint of not just one USM person, but multiple USM people, to include a former service secretary that resigned recently.
You want to talk more about that service secretary that resigned, or do you want to
Well-
talk more about what he did?
Listen, I'm not here to discuss semantics. This is what I see. This is what I'm looking at. Outside looking in, I have no pull or sway on any of this. Matter of fact, politically speaking, I'm on the opposite side of the aisle from Akon. But what I will say is that Hath had a significant influence over the Secretary of Defense, and technically speaking, the Secretary of Defense did not execute the president's wishes, which is his whole job, and he didn't. It's you know what I mean? It's one of those things where while people might not like it, it is while by technically justified because he serves at the pleasure of the president. He didn't do what the president told him to do. He didn't even suggest it. He didn't even nominate it. He didn't even motion it. He didn't even. He got fired for it. That's a risk that you assume going into a cabinet position that you are going to have to do some things that you're not exactly always willing to do, even though you advise against it and all of that good stuff. Ultimately, you're beholden to the president. And like I said, I'm sure that the president told him to do some certain activities. He did not execute those activities either willfully or maliciously compliant in those efforts. And ultimately, that resulted in his termination. And that's what happened. Uh, that's what I believe happened. I'm not going to say that's what definitively happened. Um, it is what it is. The thing is, we still have the chair of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Mr. Large. Uh, he should be serving his purpose as the senior most military advisor and advising the acting president in everything military related. Whether or not the president takes that advice or not is solely up to him. And while, yes, Akon and Bethamza and myself have had our disagreements in the past, I would not want my authority diminished as the commander in chief by public outrage and outcry because a secretary of defense was fired because he didn't do what he was asked. And ultimately, that's what you do as a cabinet secretary is do what you're asked by the president. So
Don't
yes,
do what you're asked, it's do what you're told.
That's kind of how I see it. Usually, I'm the first one. You know how I operate. I'm the first one to step in and say, "Hey, this is what protect the bog, protect the bog, protect the bog." But when it's justified, I mean, there's nothing you could do. If I went against Peter right now, as you know, as being in charge of ASOC and stuff like that, and I started swerving off his vision, he'd fire me. But nobody would go in a public outcry and outrage and all that good stuff. I didn't do what I was fucking told. That's how it works, ultimately. So, can't get mad at it. It was a justified termination, 100%. And like I said, I'm historically known to be the first one to stand there and say, that's, violently protect the bog. But that's my take on it. As you can tell, usually I'm very hyped up and excited. I'm not excited that we're going through a Secretary of Defense as fast as we did, but it's one of those things where, like I said, he didn't do what he was told. He got terminated for it. It is what it is. Life goes on.
I'm sure you feel that way. Anyways, we'll move on. Because truthfully, I don't think that's even remotely true. I think they're rage baiting. But we will move on. I know it drove me better than that, personally. Let's see what else we got up here. We got avoiding politics. Avoiding. Do you want to speak? Oh God, who let this fucking
Hello.
goof up
No,
here?
no, wait, well.
Avoiding. Do you want to speak? I would love to let you speak on this miraculous issue. You're listening in. Just remember, I'm always willing to let you up here. Avoiding chuds. People steal sites viewers. Yeah, that go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. But if that is the case, then I will gladly end the show and tell you all right now, today, that my good friend and co-host, Roblox Rules, I believe you have an announcement to make that the event team is about to host an event, right? Would you like to share part of it? And then I will make the ceremonial, I guess you could say, first pitch. Oh, I can share? Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, I can stall for 5 minutes? Well, don't mind if I do. I can do that too. Bring up people. Bring up people. I can bring up people? Well, don't mind if I do. I will invite everybody to speak. Everyone, you have all been invited to speak. Come on up.
The owners have ruined this game.
Yo, I'm honestly really confident for Dylan. I'm really happy he got SecDef.
Everyone is now invited
we
to
saw-
speak. Everyone is now invited to speak. Welcome,
Fire
welcome,
pig,
Dylan
fire
do
welcome.
hat.
great with
That's a
seals.
big fire hat.
Bethamza has declined to speak. What a surprise! What a surprise! Obviously,
Let the president up. Let the president
he has
up.
declined to speak because he is a coward.
Let the president up.
DC is so amazing.
How is he a coward?
He has
if-
declined to speak. He has declined to speak.
6-7, 6-7, 6-7,
Oh,
6-7, guys.
The president is declining to speak.
6-7.
Therefore, he can quite literally kick rock.
What?
the owners have
Wait, what?
intervened for far too long. We need to create order. We need to fire
I
Piginator.
agree.
Fire Piginator. Fire Piginator.
Fire Pig. Get Pig out of here.
I agree.
Pig doesn't know how to run.
Yo,
the
which
US
retard kicked me down? Which retard kicked me down? Which one? Which one?
We have the
Might have been
president up here.
Cypher's, I'm not gonna lie.
Mr. President, what are your thoughts on this? Oh, he got kicked down again.
I don't think it's a Cypher show anymore. He went down.
I think this is an art show now.
Yeah, someone moved me
Yeah.
down. Real shit. Good shit.
Okay, guys.
Bring the
this
president
is-
up here.
This is the
Somebody
Batman
take him
Yusuf. This is the
down.
Batman Yusuf show, guys.
Yes,
It's been
Batman
trans-
Yusuf to
That
show.
is very funny. Someone
Yeah,
got
it
a
is.
little too butthurt from me talking. That's
This
funny.
is the Batman
Nope,
Yusuf show,
like, pause.
guys.
You just can't form a sentence. Me listening to you makes me lose.
That's funny.
Alright, so Batman Yusuf show.
Batman
Yeah,
uses
thank-
show, but he's not up here. Funny.
This is actually the Dylan Grunk show.
Yeah, it's the Dylan Grunk show. This is the avoiding politics show, actually.
I
Well, hey,
thought
now
the-
my bog nomination can get pushed through.
You're not gonna get blocked anymore.
Let me unfriend Emperor.
What?
I can just invite myself to speak. You know that?
Bro, can you invite yourself to speak? Are you in DC? Oh.
I am in DC. Yes.
Why is Roblox Rules saying he's gonna ban us if we go into the newsroom? Is he
Because
scared?
He's
I don't-
one of the 1%ers.
He's one of the 1%. It is true.
Why are we being threatened by American Online? He's gonna ban us if we go into in the newsroom.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Oh, they're doing a riot event. Wow, a riot event.
It is true. It is a riot event.
MPD will be blocking the roads. Don't you worry, guys. Don't you worry. I don't think anyone is gonna riot. I don't think there's gonna be one riot.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time.
Are we dead ass?
It is time. Burn it
Oh,
all down. It is time for
it's-
a riot.
Oh, it's starting today. It's starting right now.
It is time for a riot. Show your government that you absolutely fucking despise it because this is gone too far. Burn it all down. Seriously. Go out there and riot. It's a riot event. Go out there and fucking riot. Well, you're fucking dead. Go ahead and riot. Go
Oh,
ahead
you
and
gonna riot? Can you riot? Can you riot? I don't see you rioting. You're hiding in the safe zone.
Then go out and riot, you fucking queer. Have fun.